Okay, Mike with Trucker Mike, Texas, and Mike with Reedy to Travel. So, if I'm talking anything travel wise, this is going to be my intro. I'm the video behind the Reedy to Travel site. I'm not the travel expert. That is Kaylin, my wife. She will be doing all the smart things about the travel. I'm just a video guy. So let's just talk about Sydney, Australia. Getting around Sydney, Australia. Yes, you could Uber. Yes, you could do taxis. But, that's a pricey way to go. Quickest way to go, but pricey. We just got back from about a 4-day stay in Sydney. Took a cruise there. And I'll tell you about how to get around. We used Uber on one occasion in Sydney because we were so far away from any kind of public transportation and we were done walking for the whole day. We were tired. We went ahead and called up an Uber and got back to where we needed to go fairly quick. So, but the public transportation is excellent. Before you go, do yourself a favor. Choose hotels convenient to public transportation. Several blocks away is fine. Preferably the trains. There are multiple methods. You got bus, you got light rail, you got ferries, you got trains, and then you had a metro, which I just think is a train that went farther, maybe out to the suburbs or something. Okay, back to this. So, the trains in Sydney. First of all, you got this little emblem everywhere. It's called the Opal Pass. All right. You can get a card similar to a credit card, an Opal card, and you can load money up on it. Maybe for kids that don't have credit cards, something like that. And use it. All you do is take it, and there's that symbol on all the little turnstiles, and you tap it. Okay. Most importantly, on any of the transportations, you tap it when you get on, you tap it when you get off. Okay. And the train stations, it's not that big a deal. You can't even get into the train station without tapping it, and that opens the turnstile you can walk through. Okay, so when you get off, you have to tap it to get out. The others are where the problem is. Ferries are same as the trains for the most part. Depends on the ferry location. But buses and everything else, the buses have it on the bus. Again, tap on, tap off. And then the light rail, same way. It's on a post outside near the light rail, and you tap on, tap off. The light rail are street level. They have a lot more stops than the trains, which are either elevated or underground. And but the light rail is can get very congested, and it's set up just like, a big bus. Now, the fact that we learned, good morning, is that the card has a maximum per day you can that they will charge you, that being $20 a day. So you ride as much as you want for $20 a day. Now, we didn't get to that point anyway, but one of our trips was $9 on a ferry. That was round trip. It was a 30-minute ferry ride, so it was a distance. But either way, we didn't make $9 at any time. You can also use a credit card. Now, tap on, tap off, just like you pay for gas or something, or lunch. Here's the, make sure everybody in your party has a separate card. If you have one card, you can't use it between multiple people. So know that before you go. And another thing is Capital One. If you're US, Capital One is the only credit card I've found, there might be more, that does not charge foreign transaction fees. I got that years ago when I was buying kites and stuff from the Netherlands. I got hit with a, $40 transaction fee for international money exchange. Capital One does not charge you for anything other than dollars. So unless you want a transaction fee, get Capital One. What else can we say? Trains were really cool. They were double-decker. They did have a platform level area for when you had luggage. That was good. The hotel we stayed at was out near the airport. Then a lot of other people on our cruise had, because the stuff in town there was, some of it $800 a night. It's a major tourist city. They got you. But ours was closer to the airport, a block and a half off the train. Morning. It's roughly $150 a night. But ours was basically a one-bedroom apartment. Whereas the ones that our friends stayed in was your basic hotel. Bad bathroom, that was it. We had kitchen, living room, breakfast nook, washer, dryer, big bathroom, big bedroom, balcony. It was really nice. So either way, that's how you're getting around Sydney. Just don't forget to tap off, otherwise it's going to charge you the max that day. You have separate credit cards, or obtain an Opal card. Problem with an Opal card is either you use it, or what's left when you leave Sydney is what's you just gave to the transportation company as a donation.